The Algerine-class minesweeper was a large group of minesweepers built for the Royal Navy (RN) and the Royal Canadian Navy (RCN). During the Second World War, 110 ships of the class were launched between 1942 and 1944. Design and description. By 1940 the Royal Navy had realized that the Bangor-class minesweepers were too small to carry the equipment needed to handle magnetic mines. A bigger ship was designed, ironically about the same size as the older Algerine-class that the Royal Navy had rejected earlier as too large and expensive for mass production. The size of the new ship made them suitable for use as ocean-going escort ships, and many were used in that role to fill a critical shortage of escorts. In fact, most of the ships built for the RCN were solely employed as such and were fitted with more dedicated anti-submarine weapons than the RN ships. To maximize production, alternate designs were made to use either steam turbines or reciprocating steam engines. The turbine-powered ships displaced 850 long tons, 860 t, at standard load, and 1125 long tons, 1143 t, at deep load, while the reciprocating group displaced 1010 to 1030 long tons, 1030 to 1050 t, at standard load, and 1305 to 1325 long tons, 1326 to 1346 t, at deep load. The hull's dimensions were the same for both groups, and the ship measured 225 feet, 68.6 meters, long overall, with a beam of 35 feet 6 inches, 10.8 meters. The turbine group had a draft of 11 feet, 3.4 meters, while the reciprocating ships sat 1 foot 3 inches, 0.4 meters, deeper in the water. The ship's complement consisted of 85 officers and ratings. The turbine-powered ships had 2 Parsons-geared steam turbines, each driving 1 shaft, using steam provided by 2 Admiralty 3-drum boilers. The engines produced a total of 2,000 shaft horsepower, 1,500 kilowatts, and gave a maximum speed of 16.5 knots. 30.6 kilometers per hour, 19.0 miles per hour. The reciprocating ships substituted 2,400 indicated horsepower, 1,800 kilowatts, vertical triple expansion steam engines for the turbines and reached the same speed. They carried a maximum of 660 long tons, 671 t, of fuel oil that gave them a range of 5,000 nautical miles, 9,300 kilometers, 5,800 miles, at 10 knots, 19 kilometers per hour, 12 miles per hour. The Algerine-class was armed with a QF-4 in 102 mm MKV anti-aircraft gun and 4 twin-gun mounts for a Lycon 20 mm cannon. The latter guns were in short supply when the first ships were being completed, and they often got a proportion of single mounts. By 1944, single-barrel Bofors 40 mm mounts began replacing the twin 20 mm mounts on a 1-for-1 basis. All of the ships were fitted for 4 throwers and 2 rails for depth charges. Many Canadian ships omitted their sweeping gear in exchange for a 24-barrel Hedgehog spigot mortar and a stowage capacity for 90-plus depth charges. Ships. After the war, a number continued in service as patrol boats, survey ships, and training ships. Some were sold to other navies or into merchant service. At least one, HMS Pickle, commanded by Lieutenant CMDR Halifax and, later, Lieutenant CMDR Collins, was still engaged in minesweeping duties in British waters as late as 1955. At least one Algerine is still in service with the Royal Thai Navy. HTMS Foshampton, XHMS Minstrel. Algerine sunk in action. Algerine was torpedoed by the Italian submarine Ascagni off Bugey, Algeria on 15 November 1942. Alarm was damaged beyond repair by air attack off Bone, Algeria on 2 January 1943. Loyalty, ex-Rattler, was sunk by the German submarine U-480 in the English Channel on the 22nd of August 1944. Regulus was sunk by a mine off Corfu on the 12th of January 1945. Squirrel was sunk by a mine off Phuket, Thailand on the 24th of July 1945. Vestal was sunk by a Japanese kamikaze plane off Phuket, Thailand on the 26th of July 1945. See also: List of ships of the Second World War. List of ship classes of the Second World War. Bibliography. Chesno, Roger, ed. 1980. Conway's All the World's Fighting Ships 1922–1946. Greenwich, UK. Conway, Maritime Press. ISBN 0-85177-146-7. College, J. Warlow, Ben. 2006. 1969. Ships of the Royal Navy. The complete record of all fighting ships of the Royal Navy. Rev. ed. London. Chatham Publishing. ISBN 978-1-86176-281-8. OCLC 67,375,475. Lenton, H. T. 1998. British and Empire Warships of the Second World War. Annapolis, Maryland. Naval Institute Press. ISBN 1-55750-048-7. Algerine-class from a boat. Net. The Algerine Association. Algerine-class minesweepers, radio fit.